This is a game in a venue that many people never thought would happen again. The Islanders said goodbye back in the spring of 2015 to head to Brooklyn, but here we are, the 1st of December in 2018, and the Islanders and Blue Jackets just played a game, and the Islanders picked up a big win in front of a huge crowd, a lot of emotion, and a whole lot of fun.
Just a great game. So let me just turn it in your favor. I mean, you've been in a lot of venues, a lot of different sports. How does this compare? I mean, this is your first venture into the Nassau Coliseum.
Well, I mean, it's certainly a unique venue for an NHL building, but it has that close, intimate atmosphere that everybody talked about. I won't lie. It was built up. It was hyped up by every fan about this first game. It lived up to it.
Yeah, it really was, and it started in the parking lot, everybody getting wound up, getting ready to go, and then as I was walking around trying to get back up here to do our scene set, people were going crazy, and it just continued right on. And this is just how passionate the Islander fans are, and they weren't disappointed with their team in tonight's game.
And with all the energy in the building on both sides trying to feed off of it, nobody scored during the first period. Certainly plenty of hits, and in the second, it kind of deflated a little bit because the Columbus Blue Jackets jumped down to a 2-0 lead. They scored 2 goals in a span of a minute and 47 seconds. But then the Islanders' captain got a bounce, got him on the board, and the game turned right then.
Yeah, and they just stuck with their game, Brendan, and they continued to check as well and chip it in and just got the feet moving just a little bit better than they had, for a little while. And Mayfield got the shot to the net, and then the Islanders went to work down low, started throwing the pucks at the net, and they get a little bit of a break, no doubt about it. But Anders Lee drives towards that net, and it bounces in off his wrist, off his shoulder, and then Anthony Beauvillier on this 2-on-1, another little pass off the boards. I believe that was by Bailey over to Beauvillier. Takes a little look. It's a 2-on-1 with Barzal. No place to go. So yeah, let me shoot the puck. Let me stay with it, and picks up that rebound. And boy, oh boy, did the game change when those 2 goals were past the Columbus Blue Jacket goaltender. I mean, all of a sudden, all the emotion, all the energy was back into the building.
Anders Lee, his 9th goal, ties him with Brock Nelson for the team lead in that category. And look who's coming in the rearview mirror. 7th already for Anthony Beauvillier, his first career goal against the Columbus Blue Jackets in his first career game here at Nassau Coliseum. 6 Islanders played their first ever game here at Nassau Coliseum, and Thomas Greiss made his first start as a member of the New York Islanders. A 2-2 score going to the 3rd period. Ryan Pulock looks off a shot and finds Casey Cizikas for the game winner.
Well, no surprise that it would be the Cizikas line that would pick up the game winner. I mean, this is their style of hockey. They love to play this, grind them out, chip it in, bang people, and Ryan Pulock, great patience on his part. And Cizikas, you could see him back up. He's in tight. Watch him tap his stick, say, I'm open, I'm open. A mistake by the Columbus Blue Jackets, and the Islanders make them pay, and Cizikas earns all his goals. He doesn't get a lot of lucky ones. He has to earn them all.
The 4th line for the New York Islanders, they started all 3 periods tonight. Casey Cizikas goes home with the game winner. Matt Martin, Cal Clutterbuck each chipped in with 6 hits. They made an impact tonight.
Well, they do, and they make an impact almost every night because that's the way they play. And I've talked to them a number of times, and what makes your game successful, and it's, well, we're consistent, and we know our games. We played each other a long time, and we know exactly what each other's going to do, and we play that way. We don't try to reinvent the wheel. We don't try to be something we're not. They're very complacent about what they do and how they play, and they have tremendous results. And it just seems the 4th line just finds a way to get timely goals, and they bring an awful lot of offense, even though it doesn't always show up on the scoreboard.
The Islanders have been struggling to score goals lately. Small part of that is their lack of success on the power play, but they found a way to get this one done, and then to finish it off against a good Blue Jackets team. That's something they can build off of.
It is. This has got to be a tremendous win for them, because this is another big test for the Islanders. They've played exceptionally well in their own division, but this is a team that Columbus Blue Jackets, who've had, you talked about it, the best month of November that they've ever had. And I was kidding and saying, well, it's December now, and that was when they were down 2-0, the Islanders were. So yeah, it's a new month for the Columbus Blue Jackets, but when you can find that type of effort and find the way to win, I think that was the key point I made earlier on. It's a good start for the Islanders, and it's certainly a confidence builder. Not that they're lacking confidence. I think they're feeling pretty good about the way they're playing, but winning games just builds that confidence.
Islanders now 10-2 against the Metropolitan Division.